continue the conversation more when more people come back. But um, I'm pretty sure that he had something to do with. If for those of y'all who were like, "Oh, where have you been? I thought I was following you." I did have a different Mr. Thomas account. I did. It had like 14,000 plus followers on it. And I built that account from the ground up, baby. And because he was mad that I told him not to make transphobic jokes in my life, in my space, because that's not okay. He went on a whole smear campaign about me, went live about me for hours with my picture up, talking about my hair, talking about my body, slut shaming me, body shaming me, and talking about my family, letting his husband talk about my child, saying, "Oh, fuck that baby, F that baby, F that baby, F her and that baby." And basically just was relentless and was constantly going live, sending people over to my lives to harass me, and like constantly sending other people over to my live to harass me, which he does, and I've seen him do it before. And he has asked me to do it before on his behalf for like racist people. And so have I for racist people specifically only, right? Who deserve it and are harassing me. And he kept trying to be like, "Oh, well, I did all this stuff for you, and I bought your baby diapers one time." I'm like, okay, so because you bought my baby diapers, you're allowed to disrespect me and my child and my whole family and fat shame my partner and slut shame me, like. So it's just been pissing me off that man is trying to still come back on this app, acting like he's not a whole liar. And the reason, oh, right, where I was going with that was that because he was doing all of that, right, I asked Jones to help me call him out, to tell him to leave me alone, because he would not leave me alone. He would not stop talking about me. He would not stop talking about my child and my family. And so I needed another black man to collect his ass, right? Like I did with, like we ended up doing with Jones later on. Needed another man to help me collect his ass, right? Because the only person who could really help me in a situation against a black man is another black man as a black woman. And I know how those dynamics work, right? I'm not dumb. I knew that it wouldn't have worked if I only did it by myself. So anyways, he dragged him, right? He told him to leave me alone, basically. And it was in front of a lot of people. So his ego got hurt. And so then that's when he started digging. And that's when he started trying to get beef on Jones. And I have the screenshots of the timeline, if he wants to go on his live for 3 hours and lie about it. I got the screenshots, I got the videos, I got everything. I do have a whole folder, baby. So let's not lie, okay? Yeah, and so and he's just like, he's literally, I call him personally, and a bunch of other people call him the Jones of Adoptee Talk, because the lying and manipulating and hiding behind women in order to hurt other women is a pattern for both of them. Yep. So I just want to make sure that we're calling out all the men in this situation who are lying, okay? And trying to get clout off of the women who were actually harmed in this situation. You were not a victim of Jones, Carlos. Do not ever fucking come on this app again trying to pretend you were any sort of victim of Jones. Jones needed to call you out in that situation. You were being transphobic and misogynistic and engaging in extreme misogynoir and actively trying to destroy me and my family and my platforms. So you absolutely need that. And then the reason I'm bringing this up again is because then after Jones's sister's lives and stuff, we were kind of going at it a bit in the comments, and then he like apologized for coming at me because he was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were a victim of Jones." But then and I have those screenshots too. And then he went live. And he said that this is karma, that what Jones did to me and my child was karma for 2 years ago for calling him out. So essentially, and then he was like, oh, she didn't deserve it, but it was karma. Right. So yeah, I don't ever want to see anybody in my chat glazing that man for calling out Jones, because he was not a victim of Jones. No matter how he tries to spin it, he was not a victim of Jones, and he does not get to feel any sort of vindication through this, because he was not harmed. I was, and you do not get to co-opt other people's trauma so that you can get some clout. Stop doing that. Okay, that's all I needed to get off my chest, because that was really irking me for a long time. This was like a couple weeks ago, whenever his sister's live was. So yeah, I'm just tired of men lying on me. And thank you, Future, thank you, baby. I love you. But it was Carlos Dillard. Yeah. And I said what I said, and
It sounds like perpetrator on perpetrator war.
yeah.
I'm coming to make a mod announcement real quick. Any disrespectful or harmful comments will get your ass muted and blocked. I'm not in the mood this morning. Don't play with me.
Hi, Becca.
Hey, Dee.
Becca.
But yeah, that's what's been happening. Anyone have thoughts on my life right now?
I'll even
Listen, you heard my thoughts. Especially about
Voldemort.
he shoot. Hello? Anyway, you know.
I don't know why they thought I was playing. Because I'm definitely not.
Oh, it was Hillbilly Bill?
Yeah. Bye-bye.
They're
Get the fuck home.
Have you thought about doubling it and giving it to the next person? Because I'm honestly, enough is enough.
Enough is enough, bro. I'm tired of men on this app thinking they get to just run around, cause harm, and then cry, and then everyone forgives them, and because they're now a victim because they cried. Oh, that was another thing. When he was coming after me, right? And it was supposed to be a conversation between just us, but then his husband jumped in. It was my live, because he wanted to address the situation, right? He like reached out to me saying he wants to address the situation, and that he was gonna be at my live. He was gonna show up, and basically kind of was like taunting me. And then he sat on the live and taunted me by sitting in silence for like an hour before deciding to let the conversation go, because he wanted to get that power, right? Or make sure that everyone was screen recording all that. And then his husband jumped in, and they kind of like just both started coming at me, and I'm starting to have a freaking panic attack, right? I'm still fucking postpartum, okay? Like I'm literally, my daughter was what, 1? So I was like a year postpartum, still breastfeeding, like the hormones were all still fucking raging, and this is what I'm going through, okay? And then, so I cry, and then they call me a white woman and said it was white woman tears, because I didn't expect both of them to be coming at me at once. And so I was getting overwhelmed and I cried. How dare I? Men, 2 grown men are coming at me, yelling at me on the internet, who I thought were family. Yeah. Anyway.
That's why men need to stay in their bum ass place. Like, stop fucking talking. Shut up. You have the right to not have opinions. Shut up. You have the right to remain silent. Shut up.
Use your 5th Amendment, baby.
No, they're not. They're not.
I love you, Hippie. Hippie do not play about me. She don't. Me through all of this. Hippie has been with me, I think, since I was pregnant. Like,
Speaking of which, that weirdo followed me because I was on another live and he followed me and he was like, "Ooh, I like you. You're, whatever." I don't know what the fuck he said. It was basically, trying to, what is it they do when they try to disarm you so they can worm their way in? And I recognized it. I'm like, you're not doing that, and you're a weirdo. I've heard all the tea about you. Get away from me.
Real. Someone in the comments said that we should just block all men on this app and have it be for the girls, gays, and theys. Real.
Oh, and Peyton is also problematic too.
Peyton,
Mm-hmm.
because of his arrest.
Well, James Baldwin broke it down even more. I think he had I think he was basically an undercover Z, which is weird because you're calling out racism, but yet you're engaging in the same behavior, sir.
Wasn't that like, okay, I'm hearing so many different stories though. I heard that there was like that he was at an audition for something at the time that this incident happened, and so like, and people have been able to corroborate it that he was not anywhere near that place at the time. I don't know. I heard he had an alibi. I don't know.
I mean,
I literally don't even.
Listen, here's the thing. I'm not giving white men grace.
I
Fuck
know.
that.
But
If I hear it,
I don't want to
I'm
waste
gonna put it.
time taking down people who didn't do something when there are people who are doing something. You know?
Yeah, I understand that. Like I said, if he's innocent of that, then he's innocent of that. But like, there's too many accusations of racism that I'm not liking.
I don't know about the like racism stuff. I
Too
heard
many
that,
of them.
it was like a robbery or so. I don't even know. I literally don't. It was
Like,
a
girl.
black business or something. Was that what it was, or am I hearing a story wrong?
Listen, like I said, I saw a video of him, of James breaking it down, his arrest and his problematic behavior. Listen, I'm not claiming he is or isn't racist, but the mere accusation, I'm traumatized. I'm not fucking with it at all.
That's so disappointing. Oh my God! Wait, is it your birthday today, Kara? What day is it? Oh, happy birthday, Kara!
How's she gonna leave like that and not even say it's her birthday so she can
She leaves all the time. She does that.
No, she just like made the announcement in the chat. Oh, it's my birthday.
Well, I'll call you later, baby.
Happy birthday, Kira.
Kai.
Happy birthday.
But yeah,
Like I said,
thank you, Jesse.
this is all traumatizing. I'm like, I'm done. Like,
Clover. Is that Clover? Wait. Is that you, Clover? That just sent the cash app? Thank you, baby. Hold on. 2 people are saying no. Hold on.
I would suggest you look at James Baldwin's video. He did a video on it. I don't know if it's still up, but I watched it, so look at his video.
I had someone yesterday listen to the apology video and then try to tell me what he's apologizing for, and they were like, if you can't tell what you're apologizing for, right? If someone who doesn't know the situation doesn't know what you're apologizing for, then it's not an apology. An apology needs to be clear, concise, and tell exactly what the frick you're sorry for.
Mm-hmm. Everyone should be able to pick up on it.
It should be very, very blunt. What you said, what you did.
The only thing I could say was that he just didn't want people to bother no reds.
I hurt. Oh, it's still up, but I think the comments are probably still off, right? Yeah.
Wait, his apology?
And it has 565 likes.
People are crazy.
Wait, what video is that for?
Anybody else to be harmed, but even more so than that, under advice of legal counsel, there's some things that have been discussed in these lives that I am not at liberty to discuss at this time. However, I will be able to discuss them here in the near future. Why I'm making this video is because, one, I would like to apologize for all those that have been harmed by things that I've said, done, my actions. But more importantly than that, I want it to be understood that no RADs Amanda has been nothing, and I mean nothing but an amazing person, nothing but an amazing supporter of myself, of people in the Tough Fam, and her fellow fans of fuckery. And anything that I'm being accused of, they have nothing to do with any of it. They've been nothing but a stand-up, upright citizen. And I am truly, truly, truly apologetic for any harm that has come to them. And I ask you, please, for their sake and the sake of their children, please allow me to bear the brunt of this. This is on me. The only person that needs accountability in this situation is myself and no one else. I know a lot of people are disappointed. I know a lot of people are confused. And again, as soon as I have the opportunity to discuss this in greater detail, I absolutely will make myself available to do so. But in the meanwhile, understand that NORAD, that Amanda, is free and clear. And I am truly sorry. Again, they've been nothing but an amazing human being and supportive of all things that the Tough Fam tried to accomplish. And they should be allowed to move on in peace. Thank you.
Can I say I find it weird that he thinks he can free and clear NORAD of her own actions.
That is Jones. That's Jones's trifling ass, right? That I'm hearing.
Yeah,
Okay. That I give that apology a 0 out of 10. It's not working for me. 0 stars. Go back to the drawing board and try again.
I think if you throw a ukulele in there, it might go better.
The toxic gossip train. That's all he's trying to do right now.
No accountability, no nothing, just word salad. Actually, you're right, anxiety. Negative 10 out of 10. Go back to that drawing board and try again.
The fit is so cute, thank you. It's very comfortable. I'm wearing my favorite pants because they're just so cozy.
I'm so...
And they're like really soft. But yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm tired. I'm tired of being betrayed by men. It's exhausting. And I have a headache. Thank you, Tigger, for resubscribing.
W. Y'all, if you want access to the debunked Discord server, go ahead and subscribe now in the bottom left-hand corner. Once you subscribe, take a screenshot because you'll need it to get verified in the server.
Snacky snack. I do need to. I literally have no appetite. Like, it's been so bad. I have no appetite and I have to force feed myself. I'm like trying to I'm trying to do anything to get an appetite. You know what I mean? And it's not. So I'm still force feeding myself and I hate it.
Are we accepting any more people up on the panel?
I don't know these people
Okay.
personally.
Are you neutrals, essentially?
Yeah, they're not mutual.
I don't recognize them, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't. I'm getting such a headache. It's probably from not eating, but oh god.
Oh, Fiona.
I'm blocking you, Frankie. Okay. We don't have social awareness here, so we're just gonna
Now's not the time for that. Thank you.
and you've been asked to stop multiple times, so I'm not. I am hydrated. I just filled up my water. Got some ice water.
He has a voice now. Voice in the void because he's blocked.
Now I do the voice.
I mean, I've already accepted that fact. I don't care.
Hello.
I just took my hair out. I haven't washed it yet, but I have to go to work at some point. So I just kind of like, I let some out in the front and then like put some in the back. What y'all think? Just put a scarf in the middle.
Cute.
That's how I need to know. Because I'm trying to be able to work.
Oh, my head hurts so bad.
Process.
Ugh.
I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. Have a whole wash day. Make it fun. Make it cute.
Oh, the mic. Where's the person?
Someone's in request. Is Void one of your friends?
What?
The Void person in request, are they a mutual of yours?
Oh, they are. I don't know if I can do more voices right now. The headache's just getting worse. So
Who is asking you to do the voices right now?
what?
So who's asking you to do voices right now?
Oh, they're blocked. I blocked them.
She was saying she doesn't know if she wants to accept any more people up on the panel.
Okay.
Um, oh, God. Okay. I really don't want to work today. My head hurts so bad. Okay. I like literally can't look at the screen right now. Oh my God. Okay. My body's crumbling. I'm getting old. I'm 23.
I'm turning 25 this year.
Grandma.
Hello.
Not too much on 25-year-olds, okay?
Alright, let us rest. God damn, that's still mid-20s.
Right. This middle 20.
Yeah. Not for me when I turn 27. Then say something.
Don't talk to me when I turn 27. Please just leave me alone.
Yeah, but by the time we're 27, you're gonna be like 40. So
Hello, that's not how math works.
No.
That's not how math works.
young.
No, it's not.
Ow. I'm 30 now. W. Listen, this only applies to these people. Okay, it only applies to Tabby and Bob.
It shouldn't apply to me. I am very youthful looking. I still get mistaken for a freshman in college.
Who's yeah, because a freshman in college could be any age.
Oh, that's Zachy.
It is Zachy. Oh my God.
I can't let you up unless Ty wants you up. Ty doesn't. But yeah, don't come for me. I feel like I'm very youthful. Not I feel like I know I am very youthful looking. You know, people don't look at me and be like, "Damn, she her actual age." No, people look at me like, "Damn, she a little younger than her age."
Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh my god. Oh my.
You said you were 34?
Who said they were 34? I'm 24. Ty, have you had any water or anything?
Eating.
I'm trying.
You don't have to have a full meal, just a small snack.
Got crumbs in there. Oh my god. I need, hold on, let me turn off the lights. Here, this usually helps. Hold on. It's not working yet. I turned off the lights. Oh. Okay, Zach. Or sorry, Void. I will. Lack of caffeine headache. I don't usually drink coffee or caffeinated drinks. I usually only drink water. Like I'll have soda once in a while. You know what? I had soda last night. Maybe that's why. Maybe I should never drink caffeine. Maybe it's just not for me. Oh my god, the light.
Oh, you had soda last night?
Oh, I did for. Oh my god, ow. Actually, I don't even think it was dinner. I think it was lunch. Lunch yesterday. So I don't. Maybe that's not what it is. I don't know. I don't know. I just want it to stop.
Have you? Is like the headaches like coming back, or is it something you think is triggering it?
I don't know. I usually get headaches at around 3 p.m. every day, or 2 p.m. every day. I don't usually get them in the morning, and they don't usually hurt this bad so quickly. God, I'm turning off all the lights in this house. Why is it so freaking bright in here?
I know you don't like going to the doctor, but it might be one of those things that just in case you should get it checked out if it's happening consistently. And you say you've been drinking your water, you've been.
They're gonna tell me it's my period.
Well, are you only having it on your period?
No, but they're still gonna be like, "Oh, that's normal."
Then you gotta let them know that it doesn't just happen on your period. It happens. This is becoming a regular thing.
Yes, this is an everyday thing, every single day. Just kidding.
If you need to lay down for a minute, definitely lay down.
Okay, okay, we're just gonna go on our 15-minute break already. Ow. I do need to freaking lay down. Oh my god, it hurts.
Grammy said, if you have another ice pack, put it on your back and your neck.
I don't have. I thought I had an ice pack, but I guess I don't.
You can make an ice pack. Take some. If you could take some ice, put it in a plastic bag, wrap it in a napkin.
I'm just anemic. I hate being cold. I'm always cold. Oh god, let me just. It's just the last time I went to the doctor. The last time I went to the doctor for pain in my abdomen, which I constantly still have, along with other like symptoms of that are endometriosis, like before I could, the ultrasound was going to take too long, and I had already been there for like 2-3 hours, and they'd given me a shot that didn't do anything, and I was already just like so tired. It was the middle of the night. I had my baby with me, and so I was like, we're just gonna freaking go. And on my discharge paperwork, they put appendicitis. They put acute appendicitis on my discharge paperwork. I'm talking too loud. On my discharge paperwork. And I like looked at the nurse, and I'm like, one of the first things I told you when you asked me if I've ever had surgery before was that I had an appendectomy. I don't have an appendix. So how could I have acute appendicitis?
The only hospital you have to go to? Or is there another one?
I don't know. I've moved now, so now I don't know. I didn't know any good doctors there. It was the middle of the night. We just went to like an ER, and I don't know any doctors here. Oh my god.
Do you have insurance?
I don't even know.
Like this?
I had Medicaid.
Does your job offer insurance?
For way too much damn money. It's not even worth it. It would have taken like $10,000 out of my paycheck at the end of the year.
Oh no.
Yeah, ridiculous. No, absolutely not. I was like, I'm not giving you $10,000 in case I need to go to the doctor. What? I'll just cross my fingers. Fucking pray. Didn't work, clearly. Because now I probably have a brain tumor. Probably cancer.
Let's not say those things. You know?
I'm a pessimist, okay? It's something.
It's definitely
It's something bad.
But don't get yourself worked out before you have it checked out. Have you considered getting a patient advocate?
I don't know. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, there's usually ways for you to get a patient advocate, and they're the ones who will do a lot of the speaking for you because they have whatchamacallit, a better understanding of the healthcare system. So usually when it's hard for patients to advocate for themselves, it's good to get somebody who will advocate for you. Because especially when they have a better understanding of the medical system. You should speak to Scrubs about it. She knows a lot more when it comes like dealing with the medical system and stuff like that. Because it sounds like, at least from what you were told, you had a lot of bad experiences with them not hearing you. The patient advocate is meant to make sure that they do hear you and that you are stood up for in the ways that you need to be.
And I am on my period right now, so I'm also cramping.
Ibuprofen.
I took it already. I took Excedrin because it's the only thing that helps with my headaches.
Do you have any like teas or anything like that?
I don't like tea.
Ah!
I can't stand the smell of it or the taste. Oh, everybody go ahead and report the line. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm trying to find some like common things to help you out, and you just gonna besmirch tea like that? That's crazy.
Sorry, I want to like tea. I think it's so cutesy.
Miss Andrews, do you think it muted? Because that's valid. I don't like tea either.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't like tea either. Tea's nasty.
go ahead and report TD number 2 as well. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like let's no more tea slander.
Especially some good Southern style sweet iced tea. No, I'm just kidding.
So y'all
You
like
see, you're
drinking
kidding,
syrup.
but I'm serious. Southern tea is delicious. Ah,
Y'all
what
like
just
drinking
happened?
syrup.
Tea is not syrup. What the hell?
Sweet tea. And y'all put a lot of sugar in it because my dad drinks it the same way. It's literally sugar with a cup with a splash of tea.
It sounds
It's
like you
syrup.
drink that cheap ass Lipton tea.
I don't care what it is. It's disgusting. I don't like tea,
You
period.
don't. You be drinking cheap tea.
I don't be drinking tea, period, because it's nasty.
Yeah, because you've only had cheap tea.
No, I've
This
had
is real tea.
every other kind of tea, and it's so nasty. Tea's disgusting. I don't know how y'all drink them.
I put it on a pot, put it in a pot of boiling water, let it steep for like 5 to 8 minutes, depending on how much I'm making. And then I pour it in some water with some sugar. And I let it cool down, get me a cup of ice, pour the tea over it, and drink. Unless it's like hot tea.
My friend introduced me to this little tea shop that like you can go and get like traditional teas, and they like had the little sandwiches and the desserts and all of those things. So you can have a little tea party. It's beautiful. I'm gonna go to another one, and I'll send a picture of it. No, I'll post a picture of it and I'll tag you
Oh my
guys
gosh, thanks.
when I eventually go. These little teapots are so cute. I'm more of a coffee person though, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely more of a coffee person. But tea can get it.
Hippie, what did I do? Hippie told me to behave. What did I do?
It's
You
because
said
we're
what?
talking about tea. Is it because we're talking about tea? This hippie anti-tea.
Yeah, we both are.
Yeah, night.
I mean,
Probably
no,
because I
hippie
was
said
talking about
coffee.
reporting.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna head off here, y'all. I can't. Love you.
I love y'all. Thank you for being here.
Take a nap. Try to
I
relax.
appreciate y'all. I might come back be guesting if this headache goes away. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all
support. I will see y'all next time. Have a beautiful day, my beautiful people.
I like the I liked this show, My Happy Marriage. You ever watch My Happy Marriage, Cascade?
I remember you telling me about it. I haven't
It was
watched it yet.
cute. It was cute. It was cute.
I just started watching the Hero